Hello everyone. In this lecture, I am going to solve 2008 Russian Mathematics Olympiad problem, and here is a view of this problem. In this problem, we have given a triangle ABC in which the side length AB is greater than AC, and the tangent line at B to the circumcircle intersect the line AC at P, and D is the symmetric point of B with respect to P, is also the symmetric point of C with respect to line BP, and we have to show that the quadrilateral ABED is cyclic. Okay, fine. So first I am going to draw the figure. It is necessary to change the color to make some difference. Okay, and there is a triangle ABC where the side length AB is greater than AC, so I can draw something like that. AB is this one, AB, this one is AC. Yeah, and something like that. Yeah, that's fine. This is A, this is B, this is C. Clearly AB looks like to be greater than AC. Now we have given the tangent line at B to the circumcircle intersect the line AC at P. So now I am going to draw the circumcircle of this triangle ABC. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's great. There is a circumcircle of triangle ABC, and we have given that the tangent line at B to the circumcircle intersect the line AC at point P. So now I am going to draw the tangent line to the circle at point B. This is the tangent line which intersect the AC extended at point P. This is a point of intersection P. Okay, D is the symmetric point of B with respect to P. Note this line, D is the symmetric point of B with respect to any point P. Okay, if D is a symmetric point of B with respect to P, it means that the line segment BP and PD are of equal length. P is actually the midpoint of line segment BD. It means that BP equals to PD. Okay, again they are saying something. They are saying that E is the symmetric point of C with respect to line BP. E is the symmetric point of C with respect to line. E is a symmetric point of C with respect to line BP means what? It means totally different from the previous one because this is a symmetric point of C with respect to line segment. It means that C is actually the mirror image. C is actually the mirror image. Sorry, E is the mirror image of C with respect to line segment BP. BP is a line mirror, and image of C is B. So we can draw something like that. And if E is a mirror image, so we can say if this intersection point is M, then CM equals to ME, and angle CMB equals to angle BME. Both are 90 degree. So I can draw this one also. Okay. Now what we have to prove that the quadrilateral ABED is cyclic. The quadrilateral ABED is cyclic. So I am going to complete this quadrilateral ABED. This one. Yeah. We have to show that this quadrilateral ABED is a cyclic quadrilateral. Okay, no problem. First I am going to use the alternate segment theorem because BP is tangent and BC is chord. Therefore, if angle PBC is theta, if this angle is theta, then by alternate segment theorem, angle BAC is also theta. I can write this one. Angle angle PBC equal to angle BAC equals to theta. Suppose that this angle is theta by alternate segment theorem. Okay. Now we have given that E is actually the mirror image of point C with respect to line segment BP. Therefore, we can say that these two triangle BCM and triangle BEM are congruent, because this side length equal to this side length, BM is common, and this angle is 90 degree. Angle CMB equal to angle EMB equals to 90 degree. Therefore, these two triangles are congruent. Triangle BCM is congruent triangle BEM. And if these two triangles are congruent, then the CPCT angle MBE is definitely theta. And if angle MB is theta, then what about MEB? MEB becomes definitely 90 minus theta. Okay. So if angle BAC is theta, then angle BEM is what? 90 minus theta. Okay. Now I am going to use the power of point theorem, power of point P with respect to the circumcircle of triangle ABC. Since PB is tangent, and PCA is secant, therefore I can move in this blank space. Therefore, by tangent secant theorem, or we can say that power of point P with respect to the circumcircle of triangle ABC, tangent secant theorem, we can say that PB square equals to PA into PC. By tangent secant theorem, we can write this one, PB square equals to PA into PC. But look at this condition. We have given that D is actually the symmetric point of B with respect to point P. That is, BP and PD are of equal length. Therefore, we can replace PB by PD also. Therefore, PD square equals to PA into PC. And if PD square equals to PA into PC, then we can say that PD becomes the tangent to the circumcircle of triangle PAD. Sorry. Call this equation as 1 and move to the next slide. 1 implies PD square equals to what? PD square equals to PA into PC. This will implies PD becomes a tangent to the circumcircle of triangle PCD. Sorry, ACD. Take a pardon. Circumcircle of triangle ACD. This will definitely implies, and if PD becomes the tangent and CD becomes the chord, therefore again we alternate segment theorem. If angle PDC is phi, then we can say that angle DAC is also phi. Okay. Then by alternate segment theorem, we can write angle PDC equals to angle DAC equals to phi. Okay. And if this angle is phi, then clearly this angle is also phi by the same reason, because triangle CDM is congruent to triangle EDM. Reason very much same, because this is M is a midpoint, therefore CM equals to ME. This angle is 90 degree and MD is common. And if this angle MDE is phi, this angle is 90 degree, then what about angle MED? MED is clearly 90 minus phi. This will imply, if angle DAC equals to phi, this will imply angle MDE. Angle MDE equals to phi. If MD is phi, then angle MED is what? 90 minus phi. And if angle MED is 90 minus phi, then what about this total angle? This total angle becomes what? 180 minus theta plus phi. And what about this total angle? This total angle is clearly theta plus phi. Therefore, we can say that angle BED. Therefore, angle BED plus angle BAD equals to what? Sum of these two angles is clearly theta plus phi plus 180 minus theta plus phi. This sum becomes 180 degree, and this sum is 180 degree. This will imply quadrilateral. If opposite angles are supplementary, then clearly the quadrilateral ABED becomes a cyclic quadrilateral, and hence we are done. Thanks for watching.